So, as you probably have heard, the real estate market has been quite a bit slower than it's been in the past. Previously, homes used to sell very quickly despite being in a very difficult time to buy. Like, we've been in what we call an affordability crisis, where both prices are high and rates are high. And it's made it very difficult to buy, but so few people were selling that it made it so that prices were still, at least here in Orange County, still going up and homes were still getting multiple offers. So that's what it's been. It's been like that for a while. Recently, as I mentioned the last time we did this, things have been slowing down quite a bit. And in fact, we've actually now entered a buyer's market, and prices are starting to, they're definitely starting to neutralize and go down just a little bit. Typically, your average house that's priced right, and they did everything right, they're selling about 99.8% of their purchase price. So they're selling just below the purchase price. So for like $1 million house, they're going to be getting just $2,000 short of the value of their property. So what that means is if you're wanting to sell right now, there's different ways of looking at it. It's going to be harder now to sell than it would have been like a few months prior, and then it might be in the future, who knows. If you're trying to buy right now, it's going to be a little bit easier for you. You're going to have a way better experience. It's not going to be as challenging. You're not going to feel like you're just like beating a dead horse just trying to get into the house that you actually want. It's going to be a lot easier for you because if you've been trying to buy a house or you have friends who've done it, you know it can be hard and it can be wearing, just very emotionally wearing. It's not going to be as difficult now, at least in that regard. So there's different ways of looking at it. If you're wanting to buy, arguably it might be, it really depends on what you think is going to happen in the future, but it might be better to buy now because you're in a buyer's market and it'll be easier and it'll go better for you. But if prices go down, then you're going to lose that appreciation. I do not expect it to be a long-term loss. I expect it to only be a short-term loss. But for that short period of time, it might go down a little bit, but we do expect them to go up in the future. In fact, we're expecting this year for the market to revert back to more of a seller's market and prices start going back up. All of it depends on interest rates, fun things. So we'll see how that goes. If you're trying to sell right now, you kind of have the same side of things. Arguably you could say get out now. If you're trying to do now or later, it might be better to do now instead of later, because later we might be deeper in a buyer's market, which you don't want to have the market forces working against you if you can avoid it, right? So you could make the argument that you should maybe get out now before things get worse, like a few months down the road. I don't expect it to get that much worse. Who really knows? No one has a crystal ball, but personal expectations. So for sellers, that is. So you could make the argument that it might be better to go ahead and try to sell now and get out before prices start going down. But even if you wait a few months, I really just don't expect prices to go down that much. I could see them going down a little bit, but not a lot. This is if they even really go down much at all. It's kind of the hard part about Orange County is so many people own their house free and clear. I believe it was about 38% of buyers buy cash, and many people have their houses paid off. And so I would say it's probably about half of people here in Orange County own their house free and clear. And so what makes it very resilient to the market's forces. Throughout the rest of the country, they're feeling the buyer's market much heavier than we are here. Even in the Inland Empire, they're feeling it more than we are here in Orange County, just because so many people here own their house free and clear. People are rarely in a situation where they have to just get out of their house. So it makes Orange County more resilient And so like you can see like as like problems start to come to the market, you'll see some markets will get hurt first. Typically the Inland Empire will get hit first, and then after that it will hit Orange County, just because, like I said, most people aren't in a situation where they really have to sell. So overall, if you are looking to sell anytime soon, you're gonna want to make sure when you come to the market, you come to the market with you're gonna want to price your house right. Because if you don't price your house right, you're gonna wind up sitting on the market. And the thing is, when you're selling your house, you can only make a first impression once. You can adjust your price, sure, down the road you can do that if the house doesn't sell, but you don't have that first impression ever again. So if you're looking at this on, like, if you follow the email that I send out, a report will be attached to that email, as it always is, and you can read through it and read like an economist like full like explanation of pricing your house and the current market that we're in. If you're watching this on YouTube, then the link is below, or you can reach out to me and I'd love to send you a copy of the report. But either way, if you're looking to buy or sell anytime this year, feel free to reach out to me at any point in time, and you can text, call, email, whatever is fine, and we'll work on putting together a plan for you. So look forward to next time. We'll see you then.